When people ask you as a kid, who you when you grew up? Oh, my dad.
My dad is amazing. I admire him and I want to be like him.
I want to be like my grandpa when I grow up.
Active Discovery's mission is to foster activity, encourage learning, and launch discovery despite tough circumstances. One of the ways we do this is to share real stories of people committed to an active lifestyle who overcame adversity and are doing great things. The best way we could think to share heroic stories like this is to hear it through the hero's own words. We'd like to introduce Javier Sosa, the founder and owner of Javier's Restaurants, which has grown from humble beginnings to an empire with over $100 million in revenue. Javier is the first in our series of interviews with hometown heroes. Enjoy.
My name is Javier Sosa. I'm original from Mexico. Since I was 5 years old, I started playing baseball and soccer, and I grew up all my life playing sports. My mom used to say that she always used to worry about me because I was always very athletic, doing things and the bike and jumping and everything. I could not be sitting down. I needed to be playing soccer or doing something. When I was 16, I became an all-star in soccer. The thing that I remember the most is when we went for the first nationals and I scored a really nice goal. And the next day in the paper, the newspaper of Tijuana, it says, con golazo del guapo Sosa. Tijuana, Baja California advanced to the nationals. One of my friends was working here in Laguna Beach, and I remember it was a Saturday night. We were all dressed up, and he comes and tells me, we need a dishwasher and tortilla flats. That was 1969. I said, I'm not going to work as a dishwasher. I said, I'm getting ready to go to the nationals. But I needed to work. I was the oldest in the family. I went and I said, you know what? I'm gonna go for a few months. It was September, August, September, October. I'll stay till December. I'll come back. And I'm still here. First thing that I did was August. It was very hot, and the manager told me, I want you to sweep the whole parking lot. So he gave me a broom, and I said, the whole parking lot? And he said, yes. And I said, with this broom? And he said, yes. And it was so hot. And I said, I started as a dishwasher and cleanup man, and then it was a cook, busboy, waiter, bartender, everything. I said to myself, if I'm gonna be staying here, I have to be the best in whatever I do. You have to make yourself, I think, indispensable. Somebody who they cannot replace you. Okay? So I wanted to be that person.
Despite hard work and our best intentions, sometimes life doesn't go as we plan. Through no fault of their own, many of the children we serve find themselves in very difficult circumstances. It can be easy to give up. After our time with Javier, it is clear that his discipline, hard work, passion, and boundless optimism turned his greatest disappointments into a springboard to his future success.
For years at Tortilla Flats, we worked very hard. We worked doubles day and night, day and night.
My name is Sylvia Sosa. My brother and I, Javier, we didn't see our parents a lot. They were always working.
After 23 years working for Tortilla Flats, me and my wife were fired. And when we were fired from Tortilla Flat, it was very difficult because we lost everything that we had. You start thinking no vacations, no seeing my kids play, all these things that we miss. And I regret that more than anything. One of the guys that worked for me at Tortilla Flats, Mark Post, who was my partner, he worked for me for 3 years. And he went many times and asked me, let's open a restaurant. And I would say, no, I'm very comfy here. And so when I was fired, I went and said, okay, let's find a place and let's open a restaurant.
My name is Javier Sosa Jr. Javier is, best friend, idol, my dad, Pops. He knew this is what he wanted, and he knew it presented a challenge, but he likes the challenge. I think that's what the casino drives him.
When we just came to Laguna Beach, the first day, I remember I sit down right in front of the Hotel Laguna, and you can see the ocean. It was around 6 o'clock. It was a beautiful day, and I turned around, and there was a place called the Chipahoy or whatever, and I was watching that restaurant, and I never in my wildest dream thought that was going to be my first restaurant. Luckily, you know, me and my partner Mark were able to open the restaurant and become very successful. And we're still together as partners.
No fue fácil, fue un poco difícil. Teníamos miedo, bueno, yo tenía miedo porque su socio puso el dinero y no sabíamos cómo iba a hacer el restaurante, si iba a estar ocupado o no, las primeras 2 semanas, pero después ya con el esfuerzo, el trabajo y la dedicación que pusimos en el negocio, todo estuvo mejor y mejorando cada día.
My name is Diego. My grandpa is my role model. I look up to him almost every day. I kind of found out that he was fired from his job. Most people would probably just kind of not maybe quit, but they would just be like bummed and they'd be down and they wouldn't know what to do. But he just got right back up and he started all of this.
Hard work, discipline, passion, that's the key to success. If somebody want to become successful, choose something that you like, okay? And after you choose something that you like, you have to be serious about it. If you have discipline, you can do anything or almost anything in life.
You walk in my grandma's house in Mexico, and there's a bunch of trophies. There's only one name. He has a lot of brothers, but there's only one name in all the trophies.
I don't play sports anymore, but I do work out every day. I don't take a day off. Bike, gym, bike, gym, bike, gym.
During COVID, we did walks together, and my legs are longer than his, but I can't keep up. It's like, can you slow down? I mean, we're going up a hill. I think you just got and you know, we'd go to the gym, of course. You know, he's the one that has to go higher in the incline. He has to challenge himself. And that's what he enjoys. He really enjoys challenging himself.
I know I want my grandkids. I know I want my kids when they were growing up, being in activities and playing sports.
He's definitely disciplined us a lot into doing more activities and being more active.
My name is Gabby and my grandpa is Javier as well. Whenever I play lacrosse, I always think of my grandpa because like he's really active and he likes, I don't know, like I like being active because of him.
He would take me running. I must have been like 12 when I started running.
A lot of kids not going to like sports. That doesn't mean that they're not going to be disciplined, and that doesn't mean that they're not going to feel successful, and that doesn't mean they're not intelligent and have a vision of doing different things. I think we all are made for different things.
Every child, you know, has his niche. You know, some people, it may be drawing. Some kids like, you know, music. Some kids like sports. So you just have to find what their niche is. I mean, and unless you try other things, you're never going to know what you like. Find something you love and stick with it. Because if you love what you're doing, you're going to be very good at it. You work hard, promise it'll come to you. He always said that to us.
I think that if all the kids can grow up doing something on a daily basis, it keep your mind a lot more open. You see the things in a different way. You concentrate on things that you want to do. Everything starts with discipline.
Javier's active lifestyle fostered a sense of discipline and drive to be the best. The lessons Javier learned from his experience in sports, coupled with his love of family, enabled him to create a high-performing and nurturing culture in his restaurants.
We are going to be the attraction of the people. When I say we, the employees, the food, the ambience, the vibe, the culture, not the building. I want them to feel the same way if they're here, or they're in Irvine, or they're in any restaurant. I want the same feeling. And we have done it.
The culture in the restaurant, it really starts from the top. You walk in most establishments or most jobs, oh, boss is coming, you know. With him, it's different. When the boss walks in, it's more like, oh, we can turn the music on because he's here. You know, people come in, they see how we are, how it is, and it's pretty contagious.
I work with my dad. I've been working with my dad here in Irvine since we opened. It's the best decision I've ever made. He's a great boss. He's very open-minded. Everybody loves him.
My name is Daniel Orozco, and Javier to me, the boss of the restaurant that I work for. He's been an amazing boss to me, like, all these years, 18 years working for him. He treats you as a family. He doesn't treat you as an employee.
Tiene una energía muy positiva, nunca negativa, y siempre trata de hacer que todo esté mejor, que todo, calidad de comida, calidad, cómo se tratan los empleados, respeto a la gente, y pienso que eso es una de las cosas más bonitas que tiene, el que sabe respetar a la gente y darle su lugar a la gente.
My pop's really open-minded. We can come with ideas. He'll never shut us down. He's never said, because we've been doing this for 40 years, he's always open to new ideas. It's been a lot of fun, to be honest with you.
I would love to be an inspiration for anybody who listens to this story, but they have to understand that I'm not one of the best person who has done so many things in life. There's so many more people that have done so many things, so beautiful. They should learn from everybody.
Something that I got from him is always set a goal and do as much as you can to pursue it.
I can't really compare my dad to too many other people. I mean, it's hard to describe.
In our lifetime, you meet so many people, but in your lifetime, you meet very few people that have this gift. And my dad has a gift. He's like a Renaissance man, so like anything he touches, he's good at. He's good at baseball, he's good at drawing, he's good at dressing, he's good at designing. I don't think he realized how good he is at everything.
I don't know if I'm good at everything. I do know I'm not.
He's always been humble. I don't think I've ever seen him brag about anything before. He's very and he's very generous. He's extremely generous.
2 or 3 times, Javier had to start over in his life. He faced his biggest fears, picked himself up, and refused to be a victim. That's what makes him a hero.
He's the best person ever. I love him. Inspiration.